Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, the eighth wonder of the world. I am discussing about coronavirus and it looks like the markets are expected to fall further. Friends, if you are new here, subscribe and press the bell icon for more notifications from this channel. Friends, the impact of coronavirus has become bigger and it is threatening even further with the news developing over the weekend. There has been one reported death in the USA due to coronavirus. The markets are expected to fall further as coronavirus hits China's economy. The manufacturing production levels in China, which is the world's second largest economy, dropped to record lows in the last month, February. As you all know, China contributes to 30% of the global GDP growth, and there is a large percentage of global supply chain and trade which will be impacted. It looks like the virus is having more impacts than most people realize as these days until now. Compared to the other viruses, coronavirus has higher transmission rates, longer incubation periods, and higher mortality rates. Given the high transmission rate and the containment challenges in densely populated high-income regions, though that is Europe, right now the countries are focusing on mitigation and treatment, which looks like a better option. New cases are rising at higher rate outside China in countries like South Korea, Italy, which is alarming, and now it is 60 countries with the cases. The World Health Organization and other global health organizations have emphasized a significant limitation of closing borders and quarantines as an effective policy response, as the vaccine for this virus is not yet discovered. Even so, with this restriction and targeted quarantines and restrictions for the travel or work from home will significantly dampen the economic activities globally in all the countries. So now comparing coronavirus to the other flu, it has a faster transmission rate. Faster, it generates 2 to 3 new cases on average. Incubation period is longer than 2 to 3x longer. Mortality rate higher, 3 to 5x higher. The significant variance by age, gender, and medical history. The population immunity is lower, so that is why it is called a novel disease. So now coming to the markets, and especially talking about S&P 500. The equities have had the worst week since October 2008, which was evident with a huge fall, which is close to 10% correction from the record high. This correction was seen last during the World War II. Such a fast correction, a rapid correction of 10%. I want you all to see the image here. The bear market is evident whenever the correction is more than 20% in S&P 500. So in this chart, since the World War II, there has been 40 to 10% plus corrections in S&P 500, an average approximately one every 2 years. When 10% correction occurs outside recession, they usually because of the major unexpected catalyst like the US downgrade, China's devaluation of their currency, Russia's default, and European crisis and trade war, which is in the last year in 2018, and now it's the coronavirus. So the Feb 2020 correction over 6 trading session is the fastest ever 10% decline in S&P 500 from a record high. So this shows that the situation might get worse. So talking about the main points, if the S&P correction is at 20%, then there is a high possibility of recession. Friends, watch out for the level of 11,000 on Nifty, which may be broken this week, and there may be more pain. So what to do in this situation? I suggest not to buy right now. The market might go down further. There is no certainty with regard to how much of the impact the coronavirus will have, or even when you look at the recovery, it is not easy to quantify, or if there is a arrest in the spread, it's very limited, and because of the incubation period being very high, the death reported would be at a later stage, and there's no clarity. So if you wait for it, we can initiate buys at the lower levels. The only way there will be reversal is a discovery of vaccine or the spread of the virus subsides. Now, we need all the brains in every country to conquer this epidemic. I hope the vaccines are created and made available soon. There is a rumor that Israel is closer to developing vaccine. Hope this is true. And I would suggest partial profits can be booked in the long term investments if there is more correction in the market. Capital preservation is important in this situation. If the overall impact of coronavirus is getting worse, keep track of all the world news with regard to the virus. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and press the bell icon for more notifications from this channel. This content is intended to be used and must be used for educational purposes only. Please do your own analysis before making any investment based on your own personal circumstances and consult your financial advisor.